Yo, guys, we're back. Season 2, baby.
Chee.
Of In the Frame podcast. First things first, man.
Episode 26, technically.
Yeah.
Cheers to the new year.
Cheers to New Year. Season 2.
It's good stuff.
Some things don't change.
Yep.
Season 2, baby. We're back. Man, I'm motivated as fuck. Already cussing.
I mean, we've been gone for a month and a half, it feels like. Probably even longer.
Shit, we've been grinding.
Yeah, dude. So how was fuck it, let's get straight into it, man. How was the holidays for you?
For me, it was good, man. It was good. Not worrying about like the Potter, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just because the Potter, like, you know, I was like,
it's a commitment.
Yeah, it is a commitment, and it's just something that I was in routine. So sometimes it felt a little strange when I was like, just on my computer, like, I'm not editing. I'm not
There's
worrying about
no
stories.
deadlines or nothing.
No deadlines or nothing like that. And the first thing I did was we took a trip to Palm Springs for Christmas.
There you go.
Because we stopped a week prior, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was really refreshing going to Palm Springs.
Just getting out of this area for a little bit.
Yeah, man. You know, like I've never been to Palm Springs.
Really?
Yeah, no, never.
Bruh.
I've heard a lot of people that go there for Coachella and other stuff. It's like a midway point, right? So I went there and I took my camera and stuff because we stayed at some really cool like resort.
Yeah.
And
I never saw you post heaters though, man.
Because man, I was like, I want to get to that. So
okay.
I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? I'm just chilling. Like, I was laying by the pool. Like, my girl
Poolside chilling with cold drink in hand.
My girl who used to be a pro swimmer, right? Not pro swimmer, but like really good swimming. Like, she used to swim competition.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like, she like was like, yo, like, teach me some shit. Like, you remember I almost drowned at the fucking lake?
I still don't get how, but all right, yeah.
And then I was like, yo, teach me your shit. Like, let's go. Like, run it. And then she taught me, like, dude, I didn't even know how to float. Like, she was like,
literally
okay,
just hold your breath, man.
No, it's like it's a whole thing. So like it's like a balance thing where like half your body is in the water and half your body's outside. And I was like, holy shit, this makes sense. And she gave me a few lessons. And
breaking down the science over here.
Yeah, man. And you know how like when you were little, like you used to take those swimming races like across the pool,
and
back. And I was like, dude, like the method you taught me, like I have less drag. And I'm going way faster and using less.
And you're
energy.
a tall guy too, so
yeah,
you got a crazy wingspan, so it should be pretty. I mean, easy on paper, but
yeah. And then another thing. So Christmas was chill, man. That's what we spent Christmas Day in Palm Springs. Just want to get out and
how was the quality time? Chill.
Yeah, it was chill.
Just
I needed that.
Not think of anything.
So like I said prior, I was taking my camera, right. So I was like, man, I'm gonna shoot some heaters.
I expected some heaters.
I was like, dude, what am I doing? Like, I'm gonna get away.
Like, fuck the camera.
Fuck the camera. Fuck everything. I'm gonna relax right now. Just like zone out.
And you never chill out. Like, you just don't really do like little trips like that.
You know, it felt like
you should, man. I've been always trying to push you to come with me, but you're just like, nah, I'm gonna work. I'm like, bro.
It felt
you gotta
like
get off. You need to stay off work for a little bit.
It felt like I was in a place farther than where I was.
Right. It's only 2 hours away.
It was an hour. It was like an hour 20.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
You're just in the desert.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like I'm somewhere different. Palm Springs, man, it has a lot of good things. I can see why people go there. I mean,
that's a lot of stories. It looked pretty fun. You guys were biking and whatnot.
Yeah, biking looked fun. Biking was fun. Other than that, we got a latte machine that was like our present for each other, or
nice.
Like for us.
How's that treating you guys?
I didn't know I like it. I swear I don't know how I didn't know about latte machines before this. You know,
yeah.
Dude, we bought a latte when we went shopping like this past weekend. And I had a latte. I was like, dude, what the fuck? This is exactly like what I'm paying. I'm paying $6 for a latte and just get a machine and invest in it. Like,
yeah. How much did it run you? Like,
they're like $350 or something like that. But
long term, it's worth it though.
Yeah, it is. The thing I will tell you guys is that the coffee grind, the espresso bean, is kind of like pricey.
Oh yeah,
like
I mean,
$20.
It's espresso.
It's like $20, so it'll last you like maybe a week.
I'm not an espresso guy, man. It's a little too much. I'm sure I'd like it, but I'm cool with just straight regular coffee, man. Like the espresso stuff. When I go to coffee shops, which is like, I mean, I'm actually starting to go a lot more frequently since I got a one wheel. I'm just asking for a regular coffee, man. House coffee.
Yeah.
Give me iced house coffee. I don't care about the fancy shit. But this is me.
It's not even fancy, man. It's just like it's more potent.
Because,
like the way you see it. But I guess I'm a specific brand. type of energy drinker.
Yeah.
And
no brands or what?
No brands,
no
bro.
Free ads?
Like, no free ads. Our homies, Christian, I will say that. That's it. Christian. His thing came to
CG?
a local, to a local 7-Eleven.
I saw the story that I'm like, dude, you must have shipped
bro.
that.
So let me tell you a little bit about it because we're already into it. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
They're not gonna, our listeners not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about. Just say it.
It's a conversation
called
between
3D.
you and me. It's called 3D.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
shouts to Alpha Elite.
I'm like, $2.99 for this shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, bro,
That's
I get
standard.
2 for 4.
Yeah, there's 2 for 4. Yeah.
So then I get one of my usual, and then I get my 3D, and then I'm like, all right, I bet I'm excited to try it, and then I'm like, I get the blue one because that's the one that first came out. And I'm like, fuck, like I forgot what he said. I drink it. I was like, what the fuck? This is like a carbonated blue Gatorade.
Okay.
So I'm like,
you're not feeling it?
No, the energy was crazy because it felt like.
Oh, so it did hit you?
Yeah, it hit me, but like in a super smooth way, and it felt really good.
Okay. I've been wanting to try those, but I mean, I'm not going to order those. They're expensive as hell.
No, yeah, they are expensive. I'm sure you can get them cheaper by bulk. But another thing I did over the break was deep cleaning in the house. That was really therapeutic.
This guy.
Dude, like starting the new year, and I just cleaned, reorganized everything.
Okay.
And
reorganize your office.
Yeah, it helped out. I gave a lot of clothes to like Goodwill and stuff.
Fire. We did that often too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that was really like alleviating. It felt like a weight off your shoulders in a weird way.
Mm-hmm. How'd you guys end the year?
So how we ended up, man, just relaxed, I got a lot of new equipment, which is like the X Pro, a new trigger that I got.
I've seen you've been investing a lot in lighting.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what that means, the X Pro and all that good stuff.
That's a good trigger for my lighting. I got 2 new soft boxes. I got a new strap from Peak Design, which like a strap.
Yeah.
I want to get the leather one, but it's just a little too formal for like everyday use.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to a lot of podcasts.
There you go. Shit. Self-improvements.
Yeah. Enough about me, man. What about you?
What about me? Shit. Well, I'll start off right after our break. I got COVID.
Dang, you threw the word. Demonetized.
I got that COVID, baby. My girlfriend and I got COVID, and then kind of sucked. I mean, it felt like a flu to me. Knocked us out for a solid week, I'd say. And then we just quarantined for the 14 days, and I didn't feel 100% till like day 17, 18.
Damn.
Lucky for me, I don't have a regular job, so I don't have to like, hey guys, I got COVID, whatever. So that was kind of cool. I mean, not cool actually. It was kind of boring to not do nothing. We literally just watched TV all day. I didn't even edit anything. Like that's how drained I was.
Oh no.
But it was whatever. I mean, we were both kind of healthy people, so we work out a lot. So we were ready to kick his ass. So we did. That was a great way to start the end of the year.
Dude.
Had a few of these. I'm not gonna lie.
That's insane, dude. COVID, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. And so then Christmas was chill. Spent time with just my mom and my brother. Kristen went with her family. I spent time with my family. So that was pretty chill. After that, end of the year, I took off to Hawaii right after Christmas.
That's right. You and your girlfriend Kristen.
Yeah,
went to Hawaii.
and then another friend of ours too. So that was super chill. Hawaii, went to Maui, and that was my first time in Hawaii. I've never had the urge to go to Hawaii ever in my life because I always heard Hawaii was stupid expensive, and it's like, dude, I'd rather just go like to Mexico for like half the price. And so I'm glad I went. It was very, very relaxing. That part of that island, specifically Maui, from what I understand, it's like a very laid back island. So it was really cool to just go to the beach. I fucking drink every single day, I think. Like, just
dude, the snap you sent me. I was like, damn boy.
Yeah.
They're hilarious, by the way.
It was so fun, man. Like, we did a lot of exploring. I mean, the island is fucking beautiful. If you guys, I'm telling you, you guys need to follow us on our personal Instagrams. You could have seen what he did in Palm Springs. You could see what I did in Hawaii. I got some heaters. I was able to book last second gigs there too, so that was kind of fire. So yeah, man, it was a good time, man. And then I got back. Literally been working every single day since I got back. Yeah. Just like nonstop editing because I already had I did shoots before I left, so I had to catch up on that, as well as shooting. I've been nonstop shooting since I got back as well. Got to shoot tomorrow all day, so hopefully I feel great. Other than that, it's been just grinding, man, but in a good way though. And another key highlight of mine, another one besides that one, but I started YouTube, man. I'm back on YouTube again. Not sure if you saw that, but I created that video before I left to Hawaii, and I was trying to air it while I was flying to Hawaii. But you know what? I don't want to rush it. I don't have a cover art. I don't have my affiliate links yet. So it's like, let me take my time on this. Let me start the year fresh with a brand new video. So trying to go back on YouTube. I'm going to try to pump out those at least once every 2 weeks in between travel films. I kind of like the sit down style and kind of talk to the camera. It's very easy. And I just like talking to the camera now, man. I think it's because the podcast, before I would hate to look at myself in camera, but I think doing this every single week, it just got me comfortable with myself. So that's pretty dope. And I got some pretty good feedback from that video. So if you guys check it out on YouTube, Alberto Mendoza. Other than that, I got a one wheel. That's been so fun, I can't believe you
got that, bro.
Yeah.
The first thing I told Shaw was like, I thought he was joking. But Alberto looks like the type of person who will make a fun of people who have one wheel. I was like, look at that goofball without one wheel. And then when you got it, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it looks cool,
bro. It's so fun. I want you to try it, man. You will love it.
Maybe.
It is super fun, man. Like it's just a great way to like step out of my computer and out the crib and just get some fresh air. You know me, man. I'm fucking lazy, dude. Like I tell people this, like I'm like the laziest hard worker you'll meet probably. Like I really work hard for what I need to do, but when it comes to other shit, dude, I'm just lazy, dude. Like I'm like, fuck, I don't want to walk. I don't want to go hike to a park. I don't want to do that shit. Like,
yeah.
But now I have an excuse to go outside. I just one wheel it, dude. So like, if I want to make a coffee run, I'm so excited to make a coffee run down the street, just one wheel it to the beach, and then it's just so fun, dude. I'm loving it. So
that's cool.
Hopefully, once I get more comfortable with it, I do want to like rig it up my camera with the gimbal. And that was like the whole purpose of me getting the one wheel. It wasn't just to like mess around. It was more for like filmmaking stuff. So
because I have seen one wheelers with the gimbal and all that crap. And
the first person I saw with the one wheel was Peter McKinnon, like way back when he first started YouTube. Because I thought like the whole thing was like boosted boards because Casey Neistat, and everyone was getting boosted boards because of him. And then Peter McKinnon pops up, and then he has the one wheel. I'm like, dude, that is a weird freaking tool, and he would just do it all the time. Then he kind of stopped with it, but then I saw riders here locally at the beach, and then I'm like, dude, imagine having a gimbal with that. Like that would be super cool to do. Like the shots you could get, it's like crazy. And so that's pretty much the main reason why I got it. And then I've been loving every day of it. I haven't rigged up the camera yet, and because I don't have the confidence and balls to do it, because the last YouTuber I saw do that, he literally fell, broke his freaking C100, broke his lens, and he broke his big toe. So it's like, I want to get like master. I want to become a master at it first, and then bring my camera. Right now, I'm just using my phone and whatnot, so it's pretty easy.
It's understandable.
But other than that, dude, just been grinding, man. I'm excited. Like it, not podcasting for 6 weeks, probably, if not longer. Yeah. Felt weird, but it was great though, because like I didn't have to think about podcasting. I had to think about editing. I had to think about dropping it and drafting. So it's like. But I had that urge, man. Like, dude, I can't wait to podcast again. Like, I want a podcast. So I think that break was necessary.
Yeah. So 3 things I want to summarize, or I want to ask you questions. 1, how was the pricing? Was it expensive? Hawaii.
Okay. So actually, no, it wasn't expensive because we had a free crib. Shouts to our friend. So we had a free crib for that. We didn't have to pay a dime for that. And the flights, I think they were like COVID prices. And from what I understand, flights from San Diego to Hawaii, they're like $400 to $500. We got us less than $250, I believe.
That's not bad.
So it was like stupid fucking cheap.
Okay.
And so the tours that we did over there, I pretty much got gigs from it. So I didn't have to pay a dime on it. And I got my girlfriend and my friend in there as well, like comped. And so we didn't really spend a dime besides the car rental, which was also very cheap, and food, which is like San Diego prices. So other than that, we didn't really spend much, man. So it was fire.
Okay.
And then we just get like drinks from the store and bring it with us and whatnot. So
then, that's interesting.
I'm telling you, dude, if you guys have a camera and you guys go on trips, use your camera, man. Use it as leverage, man. You get free stuff all the time, if not paid, if you're good enough.
So my second question was, I saw you posting every day, bro. Like, I was like, this motherfucker's been posting more than we've been podcasting.
I never post. Yeah, I post like once every 2 weeks, if that.
I was gonna be like, damn, keep that shit up.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah. Today I didn't post though, which, whatever. But I need to go back
good because that's where it takes you to your origins.
Yeah,
and like consistent.
Yeah, dude. So
it's really hard to post consistently.
It's super hard. But like you get motivated. Like I'm telling you, our party days are over with. So once our adventure day was over, once the sun was down, and it's COVID, so like things are closed pretty early. And plus in Maui, it's like island time, bro. Like they close it down like at 8 p.m.
Really?
It's shut down. So which is dope. I like that. So we'd go back to the crib and I'll just freaking edit, man. Like I still got energy. We still got cold drinks and we just hang out and I just got my laptop and I'm just editing, dude. Like so, yeah, dude. That stretch of 10 days of posting, dude, it's been taking off for me. Like I've been growing. Reels. I remember shitting on Reels when the first rollout came out. Later, we were killing Reels, man, and we're both doing Reels. And bro, they're like, going crazy. Like we're both going crazy on Reels, man.
I still remember we had pushed a question or something. It's like, and then the first thing you said was,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing that bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm well, like, you actually have to do it if you want to grow. I
was uneducated, man. I had the perception of like, oh, you need to do stupid TikTok dances. That's the way I saw things at the time. And then I started seeing other content creators actually doing dope stuff. I'm like, whoa, I could actually do this to all my travel stuff that I have. And even my back catalog stuff, I can still recycle that footage and making them into reels. And so you could just get really creative with it. For some reason, I was ignorant to it. I admit to that. I thought you just have to do stupid freaking dances. And I'm not about that. That's super corny for me. But no, you could do a lot of things with reels if you just get creative with it.
Yeah, I've been using Reels just for my color grading because I don't like.
You're not a filmmaker.
I'm not a video person, but I like color grading.
But you could create the most simplest shit and it could take off.
Yeah, and I love that about Reels. Like you said, like it felt like TikTok when it was introduced. Like you were like, oh, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird.
And it also helps you like grow because Instagram wants you to use new features.
Exactly. So
my last question was about. No, I think that was my last question.
Yeah. Reels.
That's pretty much it.
It's been fun creating those. It's super easy. It doesn't take too much effort. So the girl that went with us on a trip, I'm creating these videos, right? It's like 15 to 30 seconds because it's for Reels the max at 30 seconds. And she's like, dude, like it's taking you like 45 minutes for like 30 seconds. I'm like, well, you got to make it good. Like unless you want to pull some bullshit from your phone, you can. And I showed her the before and after, like the color grading. So like, holy shit, that's like crazy. I'm like, yeah, like it takes time to like edit. Like, that's why editors or videographers charge what they charge, because it's not just pressing record and just giving you the footage and boom, it's voila, it's edited. No, it takes a lot of time, man. Like she was like, I can't believe it took you 45 minutes to create a 30-second video. I'm like, think about doing a 5-minute video or a 10-minute video. Like this is why we charge what we charge.
Yeah.
So it was cool educating someone that had no idea about my world. So it was pretty dope.
That's interesting. I wanted to go up and wanted you to talk about your money shot with the whales.
Oh my god,
we almost didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, I almost missed that.
How did that go about? Let the viewers know how, what, and what the hell you did.
Yeah, so one of my main objectives when I went to that trip is, besides capturing like waterfalls and beautiful nature and whatnot, was to capture whales. So from what I understand, in the winter, our friend that took us, she's like, yo, it's freaking whale season right now, so you're gonna see whales like crazy. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Like it's always whale season here. You barely see one or two, if you're lucky. But no, bro, I saw fucking whales there like it was like fucking squirrels, like really? Everywhere. Like you can see them from the beach. Like you just see like the water just blowing up from their blowhole. And so one of the days went to the beach. We're just chilling and whatnot. And we see a couple whales there. I'm like, oh fuck, like maybe I gotta take the drone there. It's kind of far. And the two girls are gassing me up, like, no, you could do it. Just go. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's like line of sight. You could see it. And I mean, I had a couple of brewskis on me, and I mean, totally illegal to do this shit. So don't snitch on me, guys, please. So I was like, fuck it, let's do this shit. So I pop it up. The wind's going with me, and so I'm taking off. And then all of a sudden, my focus isn't like focusing for some reason. It happens like once in a blue moon. And the one time I want to capture whales, it happens. I'm like, fuck, it would happen on me. So I'm like, you know what? I can't freaking focus. I tried doing manual focus and still wasn't working. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bring it back. And I took off. And it went fast because I'm going with the wind. And it was freaking further than I thought. And so I'm like, all right, let's go back. I'm trying to go back towards me. This shit's not moving, bro. Like, I'm like I'm looking at my monitor and I'm like, bro, I'm not moving. Like, so I try to go lower towards the water, which is sketchy because it could push me to the water if some crazy girls hit me. So I'm finally moving. I'm like, all right, good. I'm like, so I bring it back. Long story short, I bring it back. I'm like, all right, I'll try another day. Emailed a couple companies about, hey, dude, I could do some content for you guys. They say, yes, bet, let's do this. Let's do 2 of these. I'm like, all right, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I'm doing the whale watching tour early in the morning, and we see whales. I'm like, oh man, like there's like whales everywhere. So I pop the drone up. I talk to the captain, I'm like, yo, can I fly? He's like, of course, man. He's like, just be careful. Everyone that flies a drone from our freaking ship, for some reason, there's always something that they always lands in the water and they lose it forever. And I kind of feel bad. I'm like, wow. And I was like, dude, this is how cocky I was. I was like, dog, I'm a Jedi master when it comes to fucking drones. And so he's like, all right, man. And so I take it off. I'm catching epic stuff, man. And for those who haven't seen yet, go check out my Instagram, _Mendoza. You'll have a little small peep of what I'm talking about. I got some crazy stuff with like the baby whale with the mom, and they're just like messing around, having some fun and whatnot. And so I'm on. You're in the zone. Yeah, I'm in the zone. I'm on the boat. I go towards the bar, like the main deck area where there's shade, because it's pretty hot out there. It's like 80 degrees out there. Sun's out, guns out. So it's like I can't look into the freaking monitor because of the sun reflection. So I'm like, all right, I need to go in the shade. Go in the shade. When I took off, there was a calibration error, and I knew that was going to happen because when you calibrate it, there's like metal, so the metal messes up the compass and whatnot. And so I knew that was going to happen. I'm like, it happens every time I take off from a boat. I'll override that and I'll take off no matter what. And I'm freaking shooting the whale, and I'm assuming that the freaking boat's like telling the whale, because I could hear the announcer like, oh, the whale's right here. He's giving us all this information about the whale. Mm-hmm. And so all of a sudden, I get to low battery. I'm like, all right, override. I'm pretty close to the boat, so I can't lose it. And so I'm like, this is all user error. And so I'm just like watching the whale. I'm like trying to capture as much as I can. I have 1 battery left because I did not charge the night prior, which is a little tipsy the night before. So I forgot to charge until the morning of. And so I'm at like 10%. I'm like, all right. No, I'm like at 15%. I'm like, all right, time to go home. Like I'm 50%. I'm pretty low. I've never gone this low. I usually come back at like 30 or 20%, if that. And so because I'm on bird's eye view, and then I put the camera up, and I'm looking around like, where the fuck's the boat? Like it's nowhere near. And I see a boat way out there towards another island, because another island is like an island neighbor, Lahaina, or I forget the name of it. Another island. Lanai. And so we're in between Lahaina and Lanai. And I see a boat super far away. I'm like, bro, that cannot be our boat. That's super far. And I'm looking outside, looking for the freaking drone. And I see another boat out there. I'm like, it's got to be that boat, I think. But where the fuck is ours? And I'm kind of like freaking out. Kristen's like, you should bring... It's like, I'm getting nervous for you before. And I was like, bro, I got this shit. And then I'm showing the captain. I'm like, yo, is this our boat? And he's like, that's towards Lanai. Like, I don't think that's ours. That's what's way out there. And I'm like, fuck, man. And so I'm like, well, fuck it. I can't just sit here. I'm running out of juice. I'm like at 10% at this point. I go full throttle. I'm going towards that boat in my screen. I'm like, I hope this is our boat. And if not, I'm going to just fucking land on that boat, at least so I can save the footage. And so I'm going towards the boat, and I'm like fucking 8%, dude. I'm like, dude, this shit's going to die like on me. And I was so far away, and all of a sudden we're just like, do you see the drone? Do you see the drone? I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, if I land on this boat, I might get in trouble. Whatever. I'll take whatever comes at me at this point.
You hear the little
all of a sudden, dude, because I hear the drone. I'm like, oh my god. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, it's right here. And I even told the captain, yo, can you stop for a little bit just so I could catch it? Yeah. And we're looking for the drone for like 5 minutes, man. And there's their freaking fucking customers out there just like, where's the whales at? Damn. And they don't know they're waiting for me. Yeah. So I see the freaking drone. I catch it. I'm like, oh my god, 8%, dude. That's like critical low. Long story short, they were telling another whale. There's so many whales. So we were at one whale at one point, and then all of a sudden took off for another whale. So I was just the whole time whales. Yeah, kind of. This whole time I was assuming that we were next to the boat was next to the whale that I was shooting, but apparently the boat took off. The whale swimming the opposite way, and those whales, it looks like they're slow, but they're so fast because they're so large. And so apparently, like, I was just so far off. And I couldn't hit home on the freaking remote. For those drone users, like, why didn't you just hit the home? I was going to ask you that. Why didn't you just hit the return home button? Because I had a compass calibration error. Therefore, I didn't register my home base. So that didn't work out. So I couldn't do that. I had to manually come back to my home, which was me, and then catch it and whatnot. But long story short, I got the drone back. I got the cleanest footage. almost had a freaking heart attack. That was the first time ever thinking, I think I'm going to lose my drone for good today. Like, it's going to happen. And so luckily it didn't. And yeah, man, got some epic stuff though. It adds to a better story of me capturing the whale. So at first, minor heart attack. And then after that, I'm like, all right, I got all the footage that I needed for the day, for this trip, or for this boat company. Let the drinks flow, man. Because
let's get her fucking going. They got some fucking whales and babies. Man.
So they had some crazy drinks. So I started drinking my ass off. So I was like, hell yeah, let's fucking vacay time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you let a story roll. Not in true like Alberto. Cut to me potatoes, man. Dude, that's insane, bro.
But yeah, dude. I thought I was gonna cry, man. I was like, well,
that was intense. I mean, if you don't know how many fucking boats are there? Like,
there was only 2 at the time. So, like I said,
you were fucking wasted. So you know what the fuck's going on?
I was not wasted when I was flying.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
after the fact. No, I'm talking about the night prior. I didn't charge my batteries all the way. That's what I meant.
I thought you couldn't find it, but damn,
I couldn't find the drone though because I was so far away, and my phone
calibration fucked you up basically.
Yeah, they pretty much messed me up. Yeah,
I mean
but it was all user error. I should have known that.
I should. In the moment, you're like, "Fuck it, let's go, run it." Like
I need to capture these whales, man, because it's like a once in a lifetime shot.
Yeah, and
I've seen like other content of people try to capture whales and they fucking suck ass. And I know like I'm dick riding myself by saying like, bro, I could capture better stuff, and I fucking did, dude, because I've seen other drone videos and they're so bad. Straight out the camera colors, no freaking sound design. Because drones don't freaking capture audio. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't know that. Well, now you know, guys. And so you have to add the sound design and whatnot. So it's like, yeah, man. It was a trip.
There was one video where you posted like you were like going away from a waterfall, and there was cricket sounds, and I was like, should I be like a dig like Alberto and be like, wow, I can hear the crickets still. I think the one is stuck in your drone, bro. I was like, nah, I don't do that shit. Oh, that shit was funny though. But I mean, your footage came out clean. And, yeah, man, that's dope, man. I'm happy for you that you got those whales in that baby. Check them out.
I think I saw a manatee at one point or a freaking seal. I don't know. I saw a lot of things out there, man. But
Hawaii, man.
Hawaii was dope. I recommend. I highly recommend if you want to go for like the laid back vibe, go to Maui. I recommend it.
Dope, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we've been up to during the break.
30 minutes in. Shit.
No, hey, man, it's new
season,
good.
Baby. It's all good. It's all good. So, man. 2021, baby. Let's talk about our goals, man. What are you thinking?
Let's go ahead and talk about
what do you want to accomplish this year?
Up goals. So
talk about it.
Let's talk about mine for a couple of man. So one of mine was hitting the glass ceiling that is there. So Peter, what do you mean glass ceiling?
What the fuck do you mean? Nobody wants to hit a glass ceiling.
What is glass ceiling? Glass ceiling means that ceiling that doesn't exist, that you yourself put there, right?
Okay.
So I set myself like really scary goals where I want to speak into existence, right? Okay. So like I definitely want to shoot like more than 3, which was I think my goal last year that I wanted for this year, which was
like 6 months. Yeah, of it.
Yeah, I know, right?
It wasn't a full year.
It wasn't even a full year. I want to speak those goals into existence and definitely ask for what I want, but not be scared, because I feel like I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about photography and stuff.
Okay,
this break, and I found a really good one. It's called like The Portrait or something, or I don't know, but there's some good things and some bad things about it. Okay. But the good that I've gotten is that there's a lot of people that go in there and they talk about their experiences as a photographer and just talk about how like their journey, kind of like what I did last season.
Yeah.
And it's this vision that you see as yourself and you have to make it a reality. And that's one of my main goals for this year, 2021.
It sounds weird saying 2021.
I know, right?
Shit. I keep thinking 2020.
Are you still writing on those receipts? Like,
yeah, it's always the first 2 months where you mess up.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that you have the power to fulfill your dreams. Which
I mean, we've been knowing that.
Something that I want to be on the right lane.
Okay,
Peter, what do you mean the right lane? 2021, I'm going to be on the right lane of the freeway because we're all chasing our dreams, right? And we're on this freeway, but sometimes you can be on the wrong lane. You can be on the fast lane. You should be on the slow lane.
Shit happened to me on the way home yesterday.
So you have to recognize that what you're asking for is you're going in the right direction, right? But you want to be on that right lane. So if you need to be on the slow lane, go on the slow lane, and you'll.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's
it's a marathon, not a race.
Exactly. So what you want to do is just be on the right lane towards your goal, and that's one of my goals for this year, to be really direct and committed to what I want to get.
Fuck all that. Let's talk numbers, man. I'm gonna get a little greasy with you.
What
do you really want to do? Because what you said sounds good and dandy. It sounds pretty broad and generic because everyone fucking says.
You sounded too smart for repeat.
Yeah, come on, man.
What do you want? What do you want?
What is it that you're trying to accomplish personally in your career?
Bro, what I want to
you just said you want to break the glass ceiling. All right, but what does that mean?
What I want to do is...
Let's put you accountable, man. The viewer is going to put you accountable. Let's go.
What I want to be held accountable in this episode. Damn, bro, what the fuck's so aggressive? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what I want to be accountable with is just be a successful photographer whose shit is like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I want him to shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, we'll hit him up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be chasing clients like I did. Like, I've been doing that, but
there's nothing wrong with that, man.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I want to be that photographer who's like, damn, I want him to shoot me.
Yeah. You want that look? You need to talk to this guy.
Yeah. And we're kind of going off track, but like another goal for me this year, like, you know, we didn't pod for a whole 6 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been like creating new presets. I've been creating
new shit. Okay.
Guys,
I've
been just doing my homework.
We haven't spoken in a while.
Yeah.
On purpose, though. It's like we usually talk all the time, but like, yo, hold it for the pod. We'll catch up here and there, but like we don't get to meat and potatoes as we like to say, because we want to save it for the pod. And now I'm listening to this for the first time ever.
So it's just like creating a whole new look, which I have done. And guys, like we say from the last season, this is a new season. We're focusing on us. So just creating and practicing. So I've been practicing a lot in Lightroom, spending hours trying to develop a new look.
Nice.
Because
do you plan on selling any digital products?
Maybe down the future, but right now I'm just focusing on a new look that I can offer to my clients that will stand out. Because you got to remember that it's a new year, shit ton of photographers, nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot of photographers freaking.
You just got to stand
going
out.
For those clients who are like, hey, dude, I'll do 50%, 90% of. Yeah, fuck, I'll do it for free, man. There's a lot of those cornballs out there.
You have to hold your value, and how do you hold your value is how do you stand out in the crowd. So what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of practicing on my editing skills, trying to stand out, trying to find that minuscule little minor tweaks where it'll make me stand out. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I've been doing them. If you guys go check me out at Peter Collin Frames, my last 2 posts, they're old photos, but I've edited them in a different style. And
nothing wrong with that.
I like that. And I've also acquired new soft boxes that help with my flash that I've had. I fuck with the 8200 Pro.
Just gonna increase the quality that much more.
Lighting will separate you from the rest of the pack. So
everyone uses natural lighting because it's free.
Yeah, lighting is an investment. It's by no means cheap, but it will make you stand out.
Yes,
and that's kind of where
I've seen you playing with lighting recently, and like I said, when you shot Leslie, that fucking shot was like stupid crazy.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
I was so, Chris was like, wow, his stuff really got better. I'm like, he's got lighting now. Like his it's just look. He's been doing his homework.
It like you said right now. Like I've been doing my homework, and it shows in my pictures. And I even had other people like comment like, wow, like it shows like you're doing your homework and doing your shit.
Like I said, dude, everyone can use outside lighting, outdoor lighting, because it's free. Natural lighting. Yeah, too many drinks in me right now. But
I can tell. Well,
you're doing like you're getting into the technicality. You're getting to you learning the science of it. Why does this angle work compared to this angle? Like you're knowing your shit now, man. You're becoming a student, a true student.
Like people ask like why does he charge so much? Like, and then you look like, oh fuck, like damn, look at the shadows.
Yeah.
And then like another thing I learned when I was on break, I was like, man, why did I even switch from my crop sensor to a full frame? God damn, look at the shadows, man. The shadows, you can bring up the shadows.
Yeah, you can recover so many
things that you can't do in a crop sensor. Mm-hmm. That's the number one thing I learned, and I've just been working on myself on this break that I want to incorporate in 2021, which is help my client. How can I improve their memories? How can I improve because one thing I learned also during break was like we're on the pursuit of money, right? Like, what's your number? Like, what do you want to
I'm
hit?
in the pursuit of happiness. Bar.
Fuck that, bro. Last season, I want to do 3 figures. I want to do this. But, you know, like I was like thinking about it. I was like, I've been listening to these podcasts and stuff, and then different like people.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, like I just want to be a solution. Like, you know,
You
even
gotta
when you
become a
network,
solution,
even
yeah.
when you network, like people don't want to hang out with you and talk to you if you don't have a solution for them.
Facts.
If you're just looking for like, oh, like yo, bro, like, you know, people like, yo, I can do some free shit for them, like, or they don't want to hang, they don't want that energy, right? So they want that energy, like, yo, bro, like, hit me up, like, you need an accountant for your business, like, I know an accountant, like,
right.
You know an accountant, like, yo, come on, like,
it's all about the network.
You want to be a solution to people, and one thing I learned was, if 100 people know about your business, one of those you'll get something, you'll get business out of those 100 people. So like networking, you meet 100 people, something will come out of those 100 people.
Right.
So networking is one big thing I want to work on this year too.
Yeah, you got to step out of your comfort zone, baby. Yeah. I know it's kind of hard right now due to we're still in a fucking pandemic, believe it or not, even though people are outside. But once the ball gets rolling and we're back to normal eventually, there are a lot of networking events, man, that we got to hit up. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go out there and shake some hands, kiss some babies.
Yeah, and I think my last goal for 2021 is just be healthy, man, because health is
everything.
Is everything, man, and it affects you in so many different ways, because if you don't take care of your body, that kind of sets the tone for everything else. It's like back when I said, if you wash the dishes, it promotes good behavior for, like, oh shit, I just washed the dishes. All right, I'm gonna go on attack the next text. So what?
Doing your bed when you wake up, like,
yeah. So what I want to do for this year is like get this edit done before I do my edits of pictures or anything. Because if I do my edits of the podcast, I can reward myself and edit stuff that I want to do. Practice on new looks, practice on this and that.
So sounds like you're trying to focus on more structure.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, kind of structure. If you can reward yourself on doing the stuff that's important that you have to get done, so you
can start creating for yourself.
Yeah. And then one last thing I learned was it was a very powerful quote that I heard on one of these new podcasts that I'm listening to that I want to,
bro, you got to put me in game
forward towards the creative gang. Is, you know, I heard this thing that said it's like, what's one of your favorite quotes? And then really resonated with me, and I think it resonated with you guys, is like, how do you predict the future? And then the lady was like, well, how do you do it? It's like you create it. And I was like, fuck. I was like, bars. I took out my headphones and I was like,
he just walked out.
I was like, dude, isn't that cool? Like,
that's fire. Yeah, that's so simple too, man. Like,
because a lot of people like, they have jobs in predicting the future, right? So stocks or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
I've seen you've been super into stocks lately.
I know, I wasn't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, but another day.
So, like, it's like, how do you predict the future? You just work on your shit and you make it into reality.
I'm a true believer of that, man, because I feel like since I quit my job back in March or whatever, dude, I've been creating my lifestyle, man. I've been loving it so far, man. Like, not having to work every single day if I don't want to, but I still choose to. It's a blessing, dude. Like, I have no one telling me what the fuck to do. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I could go to Hawaii without asking a boss, which is dope. Yeah, man, I've been loving that, man. I'm a true believer of that. You could create your own fucking life. This is the beauty of this country.
Yeah. And one thing, I almost forgot, was I heard this story about on the podcast. It's called the Portrait Masters. I don't know what's it called, but it's called the Portrait something podcast. You could look it up on iTunes. Anyways, there was this guy who was a designer, and his part-time job was on Sundays. He only shot Sundays.
Yeah.
On his studio. He made like $4,000 per session, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he made $4,000, like,
for a fucking photo shoot,
for a portrait session. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
go
ahead and listen to all the details, but it was insane. Like, it just goes to show you, man. Like,
you go reach for the stars, man. There's a lot of bum asses that are charging. They're trying to take people's clients for like a fucking 90% off. I'm saying, like
he was like, I charge $1,200 for a session, and then I do, what is that thing? A la carte. Like that. I sell them like pictures, like $30 a picture. Typical client wastes like $1,200 on like for pictures. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, like. But there are some like downfalls to the podcast, that the credibility is like, you follow a program that everybody follows, but Anyways, you learn a lot how like you should value yourself.
Oh man, yeah.
And that put me on the game. Like I was like, holy shit.
I get a lot of people like, man, like most time it's like no responses after they inquire, and I tell them my prices. But it's like, dude, I'm super cool with that. Like if you want to go for that $300 guy, $250 guy, $200 bum ass dude, girl, whatever, you can go for it, man. Like I don't need it. Like I'm fine with where I'm at right now. I know I know what I'm worth.
They will realize it.
Yeah, I mean, and then once they get their product, and it's like, fuck, it's not what I expected or whatever. But it's like, hey, man, like you know what you did, so I don't feel bad. Like I know what I'm worth, and I know what I could provide for somebody. So when someone can't work with me, dude, I get it, man. Like it's tough times, so go for the discount person.
Yeah, they'll at the end of the day they'll find out why you charge what you charge.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what are your goals for 2021?
Yeah, what I want to accomplish this year, I'm gonna go back at it because I didn't accomplish it the last 6 months when we set our goals. I want to hit 6 figures for sure. 100,000 for show.
Okay,
fucking more than, I know it's more than doable. I do want to lock down 2 more retainer clients. Monthly retainer clients, and I feel like that'll be more than fucking straight if I have that. And I still want to do side stuff. I'm maybe doing a lot of music videos. I got a music video that's coming Monday actually. I'll have a lot of weddings this year because all my 2020 weddings got pushed to this year. And one of my main goals is to work with an athlete. I just want to shoot athletes. Just looking at the Chargers Instagram, dude, they're like, that videographer is nasty with it. Like
nasty, bro.
Yeah. And
disgusting.
Yeah. And so I was an athlete at one point, and I just like that environment. Like and I just want to shoot an athlete. I'm talking to someone right now, so it's in the works right now. So I feel like I'm gonna accomplish that pretty soon. But yeah, just like that's I do want to travel. I always do this like goal every year is travel once per quarter. Last year was a little different for obvious reasons. I mean, I started the year with a bang with a trip already. So I have 3 more trips at least to do by the end of the year. And be healthy, like you said, man. I've been trying to take care of my body a lot, except for the beers for now. But I got this freaking little I'm actually gonna try this on you. You might like it, man. Pause. It's it's a massage gun, and those things are so clutch, man. Like kills all the knots. You feel nice and loose. You don't feel like when you get out of the couch, you don't feel like you're an old guy anymore.
Dude,
like,
I fucked up my shoulder. I might have to use it.
I told him I'm gonna try it on you, man. I said I got you. Don't trip.
How do you like it?
I do it every day.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, it just feels so good.
Game changer.
Yeah, for sure. Working out, of course, almost daily. At least making a run at the gym, if not working out with my boy Dennis at his home gym, since our gyms are closed, and just try to like be more present as well. On top of just like be more present. Fuck away from my phone for a little bit. My screen time is ridiculous. Granted, I do work a lot from my phone, but it's still no excuse.
Why don't you just like break it up, like set hours? Like
I know there's ways to like lock your phone, like if you, but I know
that shit never works though.
Because I've heard people say that I just overwrite it.
Why don't you just like 10 a.m. I'll do 10 a.m. to 10:30. Just be on my fucking phone.
Yeah.
And then from 10 a.m. to 10:30, go back on 2 p.m. from 2:30.
I need to figure out a structure for that for sure. Speaking of structure, I need to make my business a little bit more structured. Right. Last year I feel like it was kind of a freestyle, and it did work. But if I want to get to the level where I want to get, it takes more structure, and I know that. I've been talking to
website, bro.
I mean, I have my domain. I don't know what's stopping me at this point. I'm telling you, I'm the laziest hard work you'll ever meet. I'm telling you. Man. And so
get a latte machine, bro. Just like
no. Speaking of, I got a hipster pour over coffee maker now. So Kristen got that, and so it's been pretty cool doing that. Now expect some epic cinematic B-roll coffee freaking sequences from here on out.
All right,
become a typical YouTuber douchebag. Make more YouTube videos for sure once a month. I know I've said that like before.
I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Please do. I need to get back on to like I have so much content. And one thing I want to do as well, like I need to complete more of my projects because I'm the king of starting projects. Like for example, Seattle.
PNW, bro. Yeah,
PNW. I started it, never went back on it. I even had the timeline there. I just need to like cut it to. I need to get a music, transitions, colors, whatever. I just start shit and never end it.
I was in South Shabby. I was pretty faded. I was like, should I comment like, "Where's PNW?"
Do it, man. No, I need you to check me, man, because no one. If you don't do it, no one else will.
I'll be fucking dying when you're like, "Film quinceañera." I'm like, what the fuck?
So yeah, man, that's pretty much my goals for sure. Be healthy.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy the freedom that I have. I really appreciate that. Like, I want you to experience that, man. And if you just bust your ass, you could get there. I know that.
I feel like me and you have one similar goal, which is our goal for this year is to enrich our clients' lives. Whether it be video or whether it be photography, like something that they can just keep and hold on forever.
Yeah.
And you know, like you take a picture of an old person, right? Who's happens to be a grandfather or somebody, and you charge whatever your worth is, and then they're like, oh shit, like they died the next week, bro. I'm just saying. And then like that fucking photo is priceless, right? Yeah. So like that's one thing.
It's so weird that you're saying that, because when I shot my grandparents, like it was like his last birthday pretty much. And I'm fucking going crazy in my 6300. I'm getting some epic shots, like, and I was able to capture moments with him and my grandpa and my grandma, like having intimate moments that no one's paying attention to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, this is a moment right here. Capture it. Literally, dude, everyone has this shit printed, like all my family members. It's crazy. Like just capturing that moment is like, fuck, that's fucking tight that I was able to capture that. And it's so special to like all of my aunts and uncles and like cousins as well. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like, it's one of those things where like, it's just priceless.
Yeah. And you can't put a dollar to it.
But damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So podcast, keep fucking rolling. I was just looking at our analytics right now for the year end. For some reason, I just saw it today instead of when it came out in December.
Just like,
but let's talk. I want to like share it to the viewers because we really appreciate you guys, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
So from what I got is, let's let this freaking train pass by. From your first video upload until now, your fans have smashed the like button 489 times. So guys, we freaking appreciate that. And while you're at it, give us a like right now and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Your community is growing. They left 140 comments, shared your video 80 times, which I did not know. That was like
clueless, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know you could share it, like, and like analytics are showing that. So sharing it 80 times is like, I'm telling you guys, like this is like valuable to us. Like if you can't, we're not charging you guys or anything like that.
This is like currency for us.
Yeah, this is the currency for us, and this is all we ask from you guys. In 2020, you have grown. This past year, you gained 75 subscribers. 75 in 6 months. I'm not mad at that, dude.
Neither.
Like,
I'm not.
This started off as a joke.
It's
organic for sure, and 3,753 new viewers.
Wow,
that's freaking crazy, man.
And it's like for the new viewers listening, catch us on In the Frame podcast on YouTube. You know, this is like our structure is going to change a little bit, which we are happy for.
Yeah. Because, one more step before you get into there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Viewers spent 34,339 minutes watched in 2020. And granted, guys,
minutes.
We were there for 6 months only, not 12 months.
Yeah.
Insane.
We just want to say thank you.
Yeah. And this is just YouTube. I don't know what Spotify numbers are.
It's
iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google, all that Anchor stuff.
We just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts because you guys motivate us. This is about us contributing to our community, which is San Diego for the most part. Shit,
and everywhere around the world, man.
Yeah. Alabama, fucking Canada, all those countries that are
listening to us.
We just want to contribute as a pair of two people who are trying to make it in photography, videography. We just want to contribute that knowledge towards you guys. This isn't about.
We're filling in the gap where because you can listen to a podcast to someone who's already made it.
Yeah,
easy to listen to that. But we're trying to get there. So we're literally with you guys.
Yeah, and that's the main goal, to give back, and you know that's our main number one goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you guys are enjoying these things. Season 2, we're back like a motherfucker because we got a lot of shit. And we want to talk about a little bit about what we have planned for this season. So
for this season, we do want to change things up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but we do want to invite a guest here for the first time. We want to invite creators. So rappers, no offense, but fuck off. We want to invite creators that are like photographers, videographers, graphic designers, tattoo artists, man, maybe a fucking artist.
You have a fucking business that's in the creative world.
Yeah. So like we want to have them here. The catch is you got to be here. We're not doing that Zoom shit. Yeah. I hate the whole Zoom freaking podcast thing.
It sounds like a robot.
It sounds like dog shit to me. I don't. It just doesn't. The energy's not there for me. And when I know
want to have your presence,
when I know there's a Zoom, so we want someone here, get to meet us. We'll get to meet you guys, and then let's chop it up. Let's talk about the creative space, and I want to hear different perspective. Yeah, so
we're here to like give the viewers like not only our perspective, but like somebody in our local community who can help you guys, the creative gang, like oh shit, they haven't talked about that. Oh damn, look at them,
different perspectives. Yeah. So if you guys are willing to make the drive to Oceanside, feel free to hit us up. Like I said, I would love to have guests from like different parts of the country because I know we could do that if we wanted to. Yeah. But for right now, we want the guests to be present here with us. So yeah, let us know if you guys want to be part of the Potter. Yeah. Let's fucking get it. Hit us up on our DMs or email us.
Yeah, email us at intheframepodcast@gmail.com or give us a DM. We're always looking at our Instagram.
In the Frame Podcast.
Yeah, Instagram In the Frame Podcast. You can catch Alberto at Alberto Mendoza, or fuck, I almost said.
I can do it myself, man. A_Mendoza_. And I'm back on YouTube, my guys. So, and gals, under Alberto Mendoza on YouTube. So, yeah, man, I'm back at it. Let's fucking get it.
Let's get it. You can catch me personal shit. Peter, I'll only say this one time this season. Peter Coilins, PeterCoilins. Peter Coilins is my personal shit. Whatever professional shit, that's my main one, which that's my baby, my new baby. Peter Collin Frames on Instagram.
You've been killing it lately, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it. Shit, season 2.
What is are you gonna start vlogging again or what, man? I know you were flirting with it last year.
I've just been focusing on my craft, but. Shit, maybe my bachelor party. I'll start that shit. Who knows, bro?
Yo, you guys got. Oh fuck! I think we should.
We should go about the fucking wedding, bro. Yeah, I was just like talking about professionals, but I'm getting married this fucking in May. I'm having my bachelor party in
the King and the Gladiators.
Yeah, the King and the Gladiators. That shit was funny, huh? It's fucking Preston fucking switched it, but fucking. Bachelor party in April, so follow me before April.
Yeah, if you guys want to see some funny stuff, feel free to follow us in the personal account. It's not going to go in the frame.
I know.
Maybe it will go. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? We never know. But another thing, I already got my ring. Can't wait to get married because my fucking ring, championship rings, baby.
Feeling powerful?
Shit, hella powerful. I hope you guys are enjoying these shits. Season 2, baby. I'm fucking excited. I'm motivated.
The ruler's back, guys. The ruler's back.
Ruler's back, baby.
Step aside, kids.
Kids, bow down. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Season 2, guys, In the Frame Podcast. I'm your host, Peter Collins, joined by your co-host, Alberto Mendoza. Catch us on Season 2 on all platforms. Your favorite one. Pick it. Fucking choose it. We'll catch you on Episode 2 of Season Another fucking 2.
Deuces.